Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope everyone is doing well, staying cool, staying out the heat for once. Hopefully everybody don't have their ACs just running because y'all know how those electricity companies can be. Right now, if you can hear in the background, I do have a fan on, and that's just how it is. So what I wanted to do is show you all this video is not going to be long at all whatsoever. So you remember this from back in March when I written it out, and I did get all of this paid off. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. So back in March, this is the amount, $582 I had to pay. I got that paid off. And the most recent debt is back from, let's see, January, February, March, April, May, July is the 7th month. Back from June when I written this out. And it looks like, yeah, me and my credit cards, we have a complicated relationship, as you can see. So I started out with $692.51. Capital One, of course, is paid off since I did pay it off with points. Leaders Credit Union, that $14, well, $13 and some change, has not posted. But when it do, I do have the money already to pay it. For Discover, so Discover, we started out with $447.64. I did send them some money. And then I got this amount right here, which is probably not right. On the 19th, I did send them the amount for the rewards that was sent to me. So $7.36, which left me with $228. That is not right. I wish. $281.34. And then I turned around and sent them $46. The $46, where did that come from? That's from where I had ended up paying my medical bills in full. So once that go through, I should have a balance of $235.34. I am paying off what I use, so that's a good thing. And when it comes to Navy Federal, we started out with $442.89. Of course, I did pay them $50 from points from my second paycheck back in June. I paid them, I think, $11. And then I paid them $30. And this was the balance after that. I did just pay them on the 19th, $22. So that has went through, and my balance is $307.89. I'm not really worried about my Navy Federal balance, because that balance, the statement is currently 0, I believe. And when it comes to my Discover balance, as you know, my annual percent rate for them, I had a promotion deal for it to be 0.90% for 6 months. So when I do get this paid off, I shouldn't have too much interest to pay them, if hardly any. And of course, when it comes to Navy Federal, I think my interest rate for them is like 15 something, but it shouldn't take me long to get this 308 paid, this 236 paid off. So what I wanted to do is show you all that's where I am for the 2 credit cards. I've learned my lesson. Okay, so I'm back. As I was saying, I have learned my lesson when it comes to credit cards. When it comes to credit cards, things are not fun at all. Jasmine, you're going to have to wait. Yep, sit there and wait. You got to have patience. Don't look at me like that, y'all. I'm fussing with the dog. I was just telling Cash Bear Mama in her latest video, definitely go check it out. I have to go back and rewatch it because I do want to write some things down. But I was just telling her that I think I've learned my lesson. Remember, some of us, we won't get it, and we'll continue to, go into debt, go into credit card debt until we actually get to the point where we learn our lesson. A couple days ago, I was just thinking, if I didn't have debt, well, the credit card debt, that I have. I know it's not much at all, but if I didn't have it, I could be saving more for emergencies. I could be having more fun with saving challenges. I could have more fun saving for Christmas. I could also, take that same money and save for a home or whatever I need. And instead, I have to pay this back. So I think I've came to a realization that pay them off. And before you use your card, make sure you have the money to pay them. And of course, we all love saving challenges. So if we're having to pay credit cards back, then that will stop us from being able to do those saving challenges that we love so much. Of course, I could just go into my emergency fund, take the money from there since this is not much at all. But if I continue to stay in the habit of taking from my emergency fund, then there won't be anything there at all whatsoever every time I fall into this trap of having to pay credit cards back. So instead of me, Jasmine, what are you doing? So instead of me going in like I normally would, I'm not going to do that this time. I'm just going to pay it off, get it paid off. Of course, there may be $3 or $4 worth of interest, but that will be part of my lesson that I had to learn the hard way. And that's all I have for this video. Also, here is what I owe on my vehicle. And I'm going to continue to try to pay $470 a month. And once the credit cards are done, I may attempt, if I can, because y'all know my rent is going up. Rent is going up to, let me see, here's the paper right here. So if I renew my lease, which I probably would, my rent will go up to $940 for another year. Hopefully, during this year, I won't run into this trouble with the credit card debt. I will be able to talk to some people in regards to a home. I know I have a good credit score. I don't have much saved at all for a house. Of course, I'm here in Tennessee and we do have first-time home buyers grants and loans and things like that. So I do want to look at that without having someone to, run credit checks, all of that, just to see what I would need exactly. Jasmine, what are you doing? Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to check on the dog because y'all know she could sit in your face and get into a lot of trouble at the same time, which is crazy. So that's what I want to do over the next year. I wouldn't want to say fix my credit. My credit is pretty good. My credit for all three credit bureaus range from anywhere from 767 to 800 plus. So I'm not worried about that. I do want to get this paid off, of course. Maybe I can do some more saving challenges in regards to a home. Maybe I can call some people. I know, the rates are pretty high, but I mean, you still have to start somewhere. So there's that. And like I said, I owe this much on the car, which is not bad. I'm getting to the goal of where I want to be, which was at least, at first, when I started out in January, I said I wanted my goal for this year to get the car down to $25,000. Right now, as you can see, I'm at 22 something. Maybe by the end of December we can get that down to 21,000 and we'll just try from there. But other than that, that's all I wanted to show you all. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. If you haven't subscribed to Cash Bear Mama, definitely check her out. It seems like she makes a video every time I'm thinking about something, and it's something that I actually need to hear. So Cash Bear Mama, thank you so much. You all have a great rest of your Sunday. Bye.